had to close some of my tabs so y'all wouldn't see how squirrely I am. How I'm one of those people that has like a million tabs open, so I needed to close some of them. Let me go backwards to the very front. So the success is in the follow-up. That's exactly what we're going to talk about tonight. And I really do love this topic, and I want to give you a little bit of background of where I came from. So for 15 years, I was in the pharmaceutical sales industry. And really, I remember at one point thinking, I think I need to call this the pharmaceutical marketing industry, because it really wasn't sales. And I think about that in the career that we have now, which we are in a career. We are in an industry, and this is a profession, and this is a career that we are in. And I look at that and I think, you know, not much different than network marketing either, because if I did not follow up with my physicians, there's two things that would happen. One, they would not prescribe my drug. And number two, I would literally get fired because I had to call on my physicians a particular amount of times to be able to meet my quota, if you will. So what happens in pharmaceuticals is when a drug is prescribed, that's when I make market share. Well, I can go and call on a physician over and over and over again, but if the drug is not prescribed, I get no market share, right? So when I was in an industry and in a disease state, if you will, is I was selling a product in a particular disease state. And in that one diagnoses, there were 5 drugs. And honestly, they were Me Too drugs, which meant they were all exactly the same. So how was I going to stand out over my competitors? I showed up, you guys. That's what I did over and over and over again. And the reason why the physicians, honestly, when you're in a Me Too, the reason why the physicians would choose a product over another is if they can get it on the insurance plan. And if you were showing up and you cared about them and you had a relationship with them and they trusted you, then that would get you the prescriptions written. So really, that's exactly what we're doing here. We are showing up, we are following up, we are following through with exactly what we said. So I'm going to start with the follow-up first. And first of all, I'm going to start with facts. And this is what you are not, my friends. You are not desperate and you are not needy. You are not. So don't show up that way. Here's what you are. You are a business owner. You are a professional. It's all about your posture. Be confident. Listen to what Dr. Chrissy just said. We have rock star products that can change people's lives. Be confident in what you have and show up with that. It really is about serving others because you have these products that can change people's lives. And if willing and open, you also have a business that can change people's lives. And ultimately, it's about how hungry you are for the success that you want. Are your actions on a daily basis matching what your goal is and what you said you want? So here's a couple follow-up key points to achieving your goals. So follow-up is motion. It's about actively doing something every day so you can move towards your goals. It's never taking your foot off that gas pedal, right? It's actively in motion. It's a strong and effective follow-up strategy is the most underrated secret to your success. Why are we talking about it? Because it's important. It's important to follow up, so it deserves time and it deserves your attention. And so if you ignore it, it will keep you right where you're at and will not let you take the steps towards your goal. So follow-up is where the connection is nurtured and relationship is made. I love this because, like I said, this is all about connection and it's all about relationships. Well, if I don't continue to walk alongside and follow up with you because I know that I have something that can help you, I am ignoring what I feel like I'm called to do, right? And so it really is nurturing that relationship because people will either join your team, buy your product because they trust you and because you have built that relationship and connection and they want to do life with you, right? So follow up with intent, meaning what is my intention when I follow up? I think that there should be a goal with every single connection that you make, and it can be different every single time. And then how you follow up makes a huge difference, meaning don't make it just about you. It really is about them. So you need to make sure that when you follow up with them, that you are clear that it is about them. Another, some key points. So I mentioned the word connection. So never leave a connection without scheduling another connection. So I'm really into this word connection. Can you tell? I really, really like it because I really think it's what community, it's what life is all about. It's about connecting and loving on others. And so this is the same in your business. And if you leave an appointment or a conversation or in a connection without your next connection, you have lost control over your business. So here's an example. If I send you an ABC investigative report to watch, can I follow up with you tomorrow at 2 o'clock? So I'm going to now schedule that next connection. Or here's an example, a real life example that happened just a couple of weeks ago for me. I was actually in a naturopathic doctor's office and I was receiving IV therapy. And the guy that was doing my IV, we're chit-chatting. So for those of you who know me, you know that my mouth like never stops. So I'm always talking. And that's beautiful because this business is a business of relationships and asking questions. So I'm asking questions about his job and everything. And we totally hit it off, had this great talk. And I end up saying, are you putting glutathione in that IV? And he said, oh, no, they didn't schedule you for that. And I said, oh, shoot. Okay, I was really hoping to have it. And he's like, yeah, glutathione is amazing. I know, right? So what did I say? Yeah, did you know that we have the opportunity to activate your body to make its own glutathione? Did you know that? No, I didn't know that. Okay, so we need to connect. So would you like to go and have like a cup of coffee or something? Because I got to teach you all about this. He goes, yeah, immediately got his phone number. We have, and I immediately that night, I'm not going to let time delay. That night I'm on, hey, so great to meet you today. I love the conversation that we had. What's your week look like for next week? I have this available. I gave him 3 opportunities and we wait for that to come back, right? But don't let that time go by. So here's a second example that I typed up here. It's been so great to talk to you. I appreciate you taking the time to look at the product and the business. I know you said you need some time to process this information. So let's schedule our next time to connect. So here's some options I have next week. Always have your next connection scheduled because you know when it gets weird? When you didn't make the next connection and you're texting or you're calling or you're leaving messages on Messenger and you're not getting a response. And that's because that missed opportunity happened of making that next connection. So don't let that happen. You take it right away. The other thing is to stay persistent, but be friendly and be kind. Don't be weird. Let's not be weird, you guys. Let's just be friendly and kind. And remember that people are looking at you as a business person, right? So do I want to be your customer and do I want to be a team member? How are you acting? Because I'm going to judge how you are acting and how you're running your business. I'm going to make a decision if I want to be a part of that. So keep your follow-ups short and precise and to the point. You guys, you're all on here because you love LifeVantage and you love these products. I'm with you. I love, love, love. And we can gather so much information from trainings like this, which is important to do. But like Dr. Chrissy just said, keep it simple. Same thing with your follow-up. Keep it really super simple. So if you promised a person that you're speaking to, a prospect, that you would keep them informed about changes in your business or incentives that we're having or a incentive that the company is having, maybe once a month, that's what you give to them, right? So here's an example. Hey, John, as I promised, I wanted to let you know of an exciting new incentive our company is promoting right now. By the way, we're not doing this right now. This is just an example. We're waiving the starter kit for new distributors, which is a $50 savings. It's the perfect time to jump in and get started. Let me know if you'd like to circle back around and chat about this. Because on your last time that you spoke, you and John, you agreed that he agreed to let you follow up with him with anything new within your company. So take those opportunities to do that. So you never know if John's situation has changed and if he's looking for a new opportunity, and perhaps your message had just dropped in at the most perfect time. So how many times should you follow up, right? That's kind of the question. How many times do I follow up? As many times as it takes, you guys. There's no stopping. You just keep your follow-up because you want to do what you said you're going to do. And what you said you were going to do, if that person did not become a customer or a part of your team, you said that you would keep them informed on what's going on in your business. So you're not done. You just keep doing what you said you were going to do. And multiple follow-ups are needed. So the average time for a follow-up for someone to make a choice and make a commitment is 7 to 15 times. But use common sense with this. You're not going to do a couple of them a day, right? That's annoying. That's the weird thing. That's weird. So you're going to have it make sense, and you're going to maybe once a week follow up with someone. I love giving examples, and I'm very transparent and use my own life. We have a family member that is a realtor in California, and he's rocking his business, and he's really out there on social media, and I love his personality. I actually don't have his phone number, so I Facebook's messaged him and said, "You are rocking it in your real estate business. I love to see what you have going on. I too have a business in the wellness industry, and it's a new technology. I would love for you to take a look at it. Are you open?" And he didn't say anything, and then it went away. The message was like gone. And in my head, I was like, wait, I swear I left that message for him. But I do want to talk to you tracking. I'm going to talk to you that in a second. I do know that I left a message. But in my head, I thought, that's really weird. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to let this be weird. So I leave another message, and I said, super crazy. I really thought I left you a message, and this is what I said. Did you get it? What do you think about this? And he never said he got it or didn't get it, but he texts back, "I'm good, thank you." And I messaged back, "Thank you," because now I know where he is. Thank you for letting me know where you are. So just an example, right? So the follow-up is all about exposure, 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 exposure. The next exposure, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. And then don't let yourself get caught up in negativity because someone's not responding. And I say this because I put this down because this is me too. I've allowed myself to create stories inside of my head that aren't even true. Like, I wonder if this person thinks this or this person thinks this. And that's not real. So don't go there. Don't allow stories to be created. Just keep doing what you know is right and inside of your heart, and do the right thing. So one thing that I've implemented into my life is called Follow Up Friday, because it was super easy for me. When I said use a system, everybody's so very different. I'm a paper girl. I love my paper. A lot of people are more digital. I get that. So find what works for you. There are apps that you can use, Excel spreadsheets. A lot of people do well with that. But what you need to do is track where you're at with each and every person. And honestly, I don't cross a person off my list, even though my cousin said, "No, thank you." It doesn't mean he goes off my list. Now, if he was rude and mean to me, I probably would have crossed him off my list because I don't want anybody rude in my business anyway. But really, if they're just saying no thank you to me, that's no thank you right now, I'm not ready. It doesn't mean he goes away, right? So I have to have a very thorough system in place, and a follow-up Friday made sense to me because it was kind of the close of my business week. So I just wanted to share that with you. So when we don't follow up and when we don't do what we say we're going to do, it shows people that we're unreliable. We lose influence, and we really lose our brand. That's what we're creating in our business. We're a brand. You have a brand. Whether you know it or not, you have a brand. And don't lose the integrity of that. And you can also have the potential of losing respect because, again, you're not doing what you said you were going to do. So follow up is an action towards your goal. I think about like the time and effort that goes into attending an event, a networking event, a party, anything out in the community that I show up for, and I'm working to show up because I want to meet people so I can share my business. I receive business cards. I always want to be in control, so I receive the business cards, right? Or I receive their information, and then I come home and I do nothing with it. Nothing with it. That blows my mind. Why would we do that? Again, we have nothing to lose, and the hard part was walking out there into the community, showing up, meeting the people. Now it's in your control. You call them and say, this is what I have going on. Are you open to taking a look? Because you've done the work. So now follow up and be a person that people want to do life with. That's what I want to be able to pick my dream team, right? That we all want to do that. So let's go right into the close. And I only have a couple slides for this because I feel like the close is super quick. You've done so much work. I mean, we have our super simple way of presenting our product. We're going to follow up and follow through with our potential prospect. Now we're going to close. So we have presented the presentation was done properly. We are serious when we present our business. It's our business. It's my livelihood. It's what I'm passionate about. Am I showing up prepared? And then am I at a space where my prospect can give me full attention? Because I deserve that. This is my business and they deserve to hear. And so I say, listen, I'm extremely passionate about my business and I'm taking off with this. And I want to see if it excites you as much as it excites me. Now I'm going to walk into it assuming the close. I walk into it assuming everyone wants to do this. I mean, why wouldn't they, right? I have nothing that's telling me that they would not want to do this. So I ask the question, what did you like best about what I just shared with you? And then they share. And that's information gathering. And then I ask, are there any questions I can answer for you? Now my next 3 statements are, if they say, no, it's great, I love everything, then I say, great, let's get you started. Or great, I'm so excited to watch your health journey as you activate your body. Or great, I'm super excited to have you as a part of my team. Those would be my 3 responses. Now I want to say, if they have questions, I'm going to take you back to the follow-up, because now you need to be able to handle their objections, and then you need to be able to follow up, okay? Because now we are in that process of they need more time. So in closing, what if I get a no? What if I get a no? What if I get a no? You will get a no. We will get no's, but this does not stop you. You're not looking to convince people. You are looking for people to see the vision just like you. You are looking for more Dr. Christie's and more Stephanie's. You're looking for those people out there in the world, and they're out there, and it's our job to go out there and find them. So keep yourself connected with this wonderful LifeVantage family that we have. Keep your goals and your visions very close to you, very, very close to you. And keep your eyes open and always on your vision. And don't let those little things get in your way. So here's my challenge for each of you, because you don't want to leave this without a to-do list, right? So I want you to get off of this Zoom, and I want you to look at what your next week looks like. Really look at it. Look at your list. Who can you circle back to and follow up with? Who can you reach out to for the first time? Start to fill your calendar. We are in the last week of August. We have September to rock it so that we all can rank advance and walk across the stage in Long Beach, 1 rank higher, maybe 2 ranks higher. I don't know where you guys are going, but dream big and know that all things are possible, but they will not happen unless you take the steps towards your goal. And so if you had nothing on your calendar last week, then take the steps and put 1 to 2 things on your calendar next week, and know that you have this lovely family that believes in you and knows that you can do it and knows that you can kick butt. So just do it, you guys, just do it. So it's been a pleasure being with you this evening. And a couple announcements. Just want to say Monday morning call tomorrow morning, get on it, listen to our call. And Long Beach is going $99 till the end of the month, and Cancun to the end of the month as well, to be able to book your rooms and get it on payment. So don't wait, get it all in, and I can't wait to see you all in October. So have a wonderful week. I can't wait to hear about all your successes. Love you all. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
That was
Awesome.
awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
You both
Yay.
are amazing.
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank
You guys are
so
awesome.
much. Thank you. That was
Thanks
great.
so much, everyone. Have a great night.
Okay.
Thank you.